it's got to be some nerves for Mensah, too. This is his first game here at the program. He's the biggest, portal guy, portal signee for Duke. There's been a lot said about him coming here and a lot of expectations.
Nate Sheppard in the flat, big gain. They could use one of those here. Oh, it's off his fingertips. And blocked. Bounces at the 35. Nate Sheppard, it appeared, got a fingertip on it. Come on, Nate! Nate Sheppard had himself a nice debut as the freshman. Similar shades of colors. Sheppard again. Trying to pull the shirt. In New Orleans, and then they play NC State. I mean, that's a tough 3-game stretch. This game was no giving through 3 quarters. North Carolina opening up against TCU on Monday. Sheppard stays on his feet. Jared Kirksey with the stop. Whistles are blown. Flag on the play.
Now they'll run it. Sheppard downhill. And close to a first down. Tripped up at the 41 and what could be the final play of the first quarter.
Got his eyes on him like he'd be a runner, froze him, and then found his target barricade down the field.
So it's first down and goal. Nate Sheppard gets a push. And down to the 4-yard line.
Third down. Flag is down. Sheppard into the end zone.
Got some fight with this Duke team. Third touchdown from Mensah. See if they get the onside kick now.
A fake to Sheppard, and Mensah goes back to him. And a sure-handed tackle by Caden Fordham.
That time, holding on to it was Hazley, knowing he's going to take a big hit.
And now Mensah underneath again. Another completion. Caden Fordham in on the stop on the check down to Sheppard for 6. You know Duke loves those deep shots. Sheppard with a burst and got to the second level. Ran into Brody Barnhart, picks up 13 yards. Just normal Wednesday conversation between Hollywood Smothers and Dave Doran. Here's a pitch to Nate Sheppard, and he gets bumped out of bounds.
We're seeing a lot more of the Nate train, and here's Sheppard with the catch on the perimeter. And he'll dig out 4 yards. Sheppard breaking free. 10-5, touchdown Nate Sheppard, it's 49 yards.
And he's through the linebackers in the second level. What a run, what an explosive. Great job.
The play fake. Mensah now to Sheppard. Nice catch out of the backfield. First down and more. And Sheppard pulled out of bounds. Moore through the formation. They're going to hand it to Sheppard. He tries to wait. Now pushes it to the perimeter. Here goes Nate Sheppard. Stiff arm on Samuel. Knocked out of bounds in plus territory. And here's Duke right at it again. Sheppard.
Wow.
And Nate Sheppard drives and scores. Touchdown Duke in the second TD run of the day for the rookie from Mandeville, Louisiana.
He went from dudely to dude right there. He is now a dude. That's a dude. I mean, the acceleration, look at the end of that run. My goodness, I think we're seeing a star in the making here, Wes. I really do. This kid's going to...
Oh, boy.
I say A1A.
Here's the give to Sheppard. Dana was talking about him, and he drops his shoulder, cracking inside the 35.
You see Duke hurrying up to the line of scrimmage, wanting to keep this tempo up. Great execution. They have Cal out of sync, and Sheppard turns the corner. Touchdown, Duke. You see the burst from the true freshman. And then watch what T.J. Bush does. He dives inside, and he loses containment. There's no edge player setting this edge for Cal. And with Sheppard's speed, all he needs is a half a going to be a team to reckon with in ACC play. Sheppard hits the big hole, and Sheppard is going to go all the way for a touchdown. Overwhelming Cal here in Berkeley. And this Duke team is impressive. Right here, I want you to keep an eye on right tackle Brian Parker, what he does here for his running back, Nate Sheppard. So impressive, helps out with the defensive tackle, climbs up to the second level, gets his hands on Cade Uluave, and Sheppard isn't even touched as he runs for the end zone.
I shorted him. My math just went out the window. I guess my interest in this game waned a little bit. 38 unanswered points for Duke.
Anderson Castle, he's got the first down. And to that point, Duke coming into today.
For both of these schools. And Duke, who only had 11 yards of rushing in the first half, gets Nate Sheppard cranked up, and he gets almost 15 on first down. Third and a zip code for the Blue Devils. And they're going to hand it to Sheppard. Nate Sheppard tries to get to the corner and got knocked down.
I think they tie it if they can score.
Mensa, Sheppard, touchdown Duke. With 40 seconds left, Duke's going for two.
UConn shows blitz. Here they come. Sheppard slips through the blitz. Inside the end zone. Touchdown Duke. My goodness. 13 yards. It's a 55-yard drive in the blink of an eye in just 3 plays. And
he may be done for the game.
Sheppard navigates. And Sheppard finishes a run on Devin Neal for a first down.
It's all at your fingertips. This kid can do it all. He's very accurate.
They're going to hand it to Sheppard, trying to find a crease. Here's Nate Sheppard cutting to the near side. He'll turn the corner, and guess what? First down for the Blue Devils. Two tight ends, going to hand again. This is Sheppard trying to fight back on the counter. He does. First down for Duke, and look at Nate Sheppard break free across midfield, taking Tar Heels with him to the 46-yard line. Caleb Cost finally got Nate Sheppard on the ground after 29 yards.
I mean, look at his feet in the ground. That's a jump cut, man.
Inside 6 to go. Mensa on the play fake. Slips it to Sheppard. 45 midfield and into Carolina territory goes the Nate train. Pickett and House were there. Here's the go for Dos, brought to you by Dos Equis. Mensa going to throw it back, and Sheppard is there and in for the 2 points. Abdul Jade wrestled Sheppard all the way to the wall. First and goal for Duke. Sheppard into a stack at the 4, bounces away and scores. Nate Sheppard, his 8th rushing score of the year. And Duke grabs the lead here early. And Sheppard the carry. Near side, and did he stay in? Touchdown Duke. Second rushing score of the night for the Nate train.
Watch this. I mean, look how quick he is. Look at this. He's had a heck of a year. I see if he can finish here tonight.
Here comes Mensa. Slips it out in the flat. The Nate train. Tackled but a first down.